Hello there, it's Courtney and it is another match day. Today Liverpool are taking on Nottingham Forest at Anfield. So it's actually the first time I'm going to see Forest play in person, which should be interesting considering how we got beat by them earlier in the season when we went away to them. But we're back at Anfield today, so fingers crossed, especially with the bit of form we've picked up that Arsenal game and then that Leeds game. Fingers crossed it helps, but there has been a bit of bad news. Bobby Firmino will be out for like at least the next 3 games, I believe it is. He's had a bit of a muscle strain. And now we all want to see Bobby play as much football as we can until the end of the season, so that is a bit heartbreaking. But hopefully he'll be back for one last game at Anfield before he does leave us, which is still makes me sad that. But yeah, other than that, we don't really have any injuries. Diaz came back against Leeds, so hopefully we might see him on the pitch at some point today. We've got Diogo back, obviously. It's just, I am going into games at the minute, I'm so nervous, but with the last 2 games, especially the Leeds game, how big of a result that was, and especially against Arsenal, managing to come back from being beaten at 2-0 to end up drawing 2-2 against the current league leaders. My head's all over. I don't know how this game is going to go. Hoping that we'll get the win, and I do think we will, touch wood, get the win. But yeah, it's just weird going into games at the minute. So I'm going to be in the Lower Kenny again today, so should be a good view. Hopefully it's just a good game, that's all I want. Just a good game, don't want anything boring, want something interesting. And I want us to get points away from it. Fingers crossed we get them 3 points, because that's all that matters. And I'll be back with you when team news is out. See if there's any changes that's being made. I can't see Jurgen making a load of changes, in all honesty. I think the way it's going currently, it's just once we start playing, we then see if Trent's sitting in more of a midfield role or if he is back where he belongs. But we'll have to wait and see. People could argue Trent belongs in midfield now. We just need to see what happens. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to go to Anfield now. So team news is out. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Jones, Jota, Salah, Gakpo. It's the same lineup we had against Leeds. Hopefully it's as good as a game as that. I'm just looking forward to hopefully seeing Diaz and Nunes come off the bench. Just especially Diaz, after how long he's been out of injury. I feel like he's been a big miss this season. But yeah, unfortunately I missed the coach meet and greet because I was hanging out with Leo from Liverpool Goals and Enrique, which was really fun. But go and check out Liverpool Goals if you haven't already, because they have got a massive following. So I did miss the coach because of that, but I missed it for a good reason. But yeah, that team, after the Leeds game, I'm just hoping they come out and play as well as they did in the second half, because I think the first half was a bit but yeah, it's a good team. Can't wait to see Diaz back. Let's go.
Jota, wasn't it? Enjoy your meeting, give me a break.
One more.
Hold on, children.
Nico Williams has scored for Forest.
Come on! That's a goal, hit that pocket, and then
2-1, Diogo Jota again. The lad from Portugal, we got Portugal. Oh, it's David Diogo.
come on. Do this.
Good ball. Come on, Trent. Salah scores, get in. Get Reds! There we go. Most stressful game of this season so far. I felt like that first half was pretty boring. The second half was a lot better. But we managed to scrape the win. 3-2 at us. Brilliant goals from Jota and Salah, especially Jota's second and obviously Salah's only goal. But brilliant to see Jota back on the score sheet as well. Also, obviously, Nico scored a goal for them. Now, I need to watch it back because it was the other end of the pitch. I do believe there was quite a few deflections, but I will be honest, I'd forgotten Nico was playing until he was right in front of me just before he scored the goal. He went from where he was in front of me to the other end and scored. So, yeah, that was a bit stressful, but it was a good second half at times, but I was really shocked at Diogo when he came on. Diogo didn't have a good game, unfortunately. Just passes weren't going right for him. Konate had a pretty tough game as well. And honestly, I think Hendo had a tough game at times as well, to be honest. But we got the win, that's what matters. I just want to make a little point here. I tend to do this each season because there just seems to be certain points in the season and certain games where this happens. But if you're going to turn up to the game, sing, shout, join in. The atmosphere in that first half was that bad. I could actually hear what the players were shouting to each other from where I was sat. So make sure you go to the game and make noise if you're going. Like, doesn't matter if you don't know the words to the song, just shout, like, and just cheer along. Just do whatever you can to make some sort of atmosphere, because I definitely think that does affect our game massively. I've said it multiple times. Take the Arsenal game, for example. When we became alive in the stadium, when we became noisy and angsty after that little moment between Trent and their player, like, it changed the game completely. The atmosphere matters. So if you go to the game, make sure to make some noise because it does matter. But yeah, we got the win, that's all that matters. With that being said though, I am gonna go and de-stressed after that because my head is just scrambled off it. It was such like I said, I don't think we've had a stressful game like that for a while. Even though Liverpool haven't been the best this season, it was just a weird sort of game. But yeah, I'm gonna go de-stress and eat my Chinese food. Oh, quickly before I go, after the game, I was walking from Hotel Anfield, and there was the cars coming out, the players' cars, and Bobby came out, and I think this just sums up how much he loves the club. Bobby stopped in the middle of the Anfield Road, maybe 100 yards from the exit at Anfield, and stopped, put his window down, was signing everything for kids. I'm gonna miss him. I think that just tops it off, that it's making it real that he's going, sort of thing. Bobby, we love you, as I shouted afterwards. It's gonna be a sad day when Bobby has had his last game for Liverpool, but yeah, with that being said, I'm off. See you next time. Bye.